All right. So what I just said was the higher you climb, the less people will come with you. This is an entrepreneur lesson, and I'll explain why. When you go, think about mountains. You ever notice when they say, or if anybody ever traveled to LA, I know somebody on here live in LA. I think it's Nikki. No, it's Javette that's in LA. And the altitude is so high that's in there. Sometimes I know as soon as I get off the plane, I have to drink some water because I'm at a different altitude. I'm higher than what I'm used to. But the longer that I'm in LA and I keep drinking the water, the more I start adjusting to the altitude that's there. So as you're starting to climb in your business, babies, girls, ladies, the altitude gets so thick for some people, they cannot breathe anymore. They can't. They can't fathom. See, when you first came into the business and we was all excited and you heard about becoming diamond and you ain't really did anything yet, it feel good. Ooh, woo! We talked to all our friends and all of our friends said yes. So being that all of our friends said yes, business is good. I didn't win executive. Yo, this is that business. I'm going to get my butt to diamond. I'm going to go to ambassador. It's great. And then the next month they got additional people that's there. And then they look on up and those people aren't doing what they said anymore. Altitude has hit. Because maybe now they done ran out of here. They the 5 people that they knew, they gone. Altitude to hit them. So now what you doing, you got to remember to keep your muscle. What did I tell you? Your muscle is your brain. You got to keep your muscle together because if you're breathing, you can still breathe. You can function in this altitude. So guess what you got to do? You got to shift in your steps of success. It's 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors. You got to bring in 3 more people. And at that time where you're projecting new altitude, guess what? You don't project anymore what you did when you're at the bottom. You're now breathing in a new space. You got more responsibilities. So as you start going on out and you start looking for those additional people in that season, your altitude, you're talking different. You're functioning different. You will attract new people in that season. And then those people come on in and bam, they on out here and they know they 5 to 10 people and they're signing. And then guess what? Altitude gonna hit some of them too. Because wait a minute, now you want to be emerald? Wait a minute. I don't know if I signed up for that. My job calling me. I can't. I gotta go meet with my husband. I gotta meet with my kids. Now you done got to a different altitude for them. They're like, hold on. I was cool when we was down here doing this little bitty thing. But now you up here got me on this extra space. I'm not comfortable anymore. And you, my dear, have changed. You changed. Once you get to an emerald in here, you got different responsibilities. You're making a little different level of money. You can't go back to distributor if you want to keep on going. So you got to stay in that altitude. And now that's where you are pouring into yourself. Because guess what? You're losing more people than what you realize now. Because more people cannot breathe in this new tone. You over here saying you want $2,000 a month. I want it too, but it's requiring more. And now you want to go diamond. Now you want to have 3 different people. So guess what? You got to go sign and go push to new people because that new thing that you're on out here with, you steady looking at people that have lost altitude. They can't breathe. So now you need 3 more. You need 3 more at that time frame. So now when you're projecting on off into those people, now they catching something different. You're looking. What you're radiating at that point is I got to get to that point. I got to get there. Then once you get there, guess what? Now they out here like, woo, when they meet you. See, back in the time, you was only doing maybe 1 or 2 calls when you was a distributor. Now you're on up here doing 25 to 30. Okay. Now you're doing 25 to 30 calls. And now the new people that's coming on in with you at this time, when you're going, trying to go diamond, going, wait a minute, hold on. And you're like, hold on, what's happening? Why ain't they getting excited? And why ain't they going right to their 5 anymore? You want to know why? Because you're at altitude. Your altitude is so high now at that point. They're like, whoa, wait a minute. Then what you got to do is go pour back into yourself. Pour back into you at that point. Because what you do not do for anybody is roll backwards. So now you got to strengthen your muscle. Now you got to increase your prayer life. Now you have to increase your personal development. Now you got to potentially change your circle because you're trying to stay up high. I got to stay on up here. And guess what? When you look around in that space and when you're looking around, it's not going to be as many people as you saw. It's not. It's going to change. So then you got to get comfortable in that space knowing it is a little bit different on up here. It's not as many people, but guess what? I got to keep going. Whew. Then you get a little fearful. Do I want to go higher than this? This is getting a little tight now. This altitude, this mountain climbing, this ain't what I signed up for. But yes, it was, because when you're attached to your why of why you're here, why you want to do what you got to do, you will climb a little bit higher because I'm not done. I have not got what I came for. So therefore, I have to keep strengthening what? My muscle. What's your muscle? That's your brain. My brain has to be muscle so I can sustain, so I can keep myself on up here in this level of altitude. I want to stay on up here. And now that's what you got to do. You got to change and shift again. This is why it's very important as an entrepreneur to get comfortable with change, because you will change. Change is indicative of growth. You want to change. If you're not changing, you're in trouble. If you're not changing, you're in trouble. Because guess what? If you sit somewhere for a long period of time, sit some fruit out, put it in heat, see what's going to happen to it. It's going to rot. You don't want to do that. So you want to keep growing, and then you go over diamond, and then sometimes people get stuck right there because then, oh my God, now it's more, I don't know, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I shouldn't be here. Yes, you should. You're just flying high. You're eagling. Now your wingspan is larger. It's bigger. You're looking for something different. And guess what? You got to sign again. And when you project from those people, they don't even know what you look like at distributor. They have no idea. They have no idea. So when those people that you sign come on in, they get that new thing, that practice, that everything that you was doing behind closed doors, that was practicing and preparing you for you where you are. You're setting them enough, but guess what? It's going to look a little thinner. But what do? You keep going. And as you keep going, guess what you do? You find you happenstance. You God thing that. God put somebody in your circle at that point, because at that point, what you were doing was trusting the process. You were trusting the process. You were staying in it. You wasn't no punk about yours, because I'm going to tell you, 90 days out in something, in anything in life, is going to be a pattern that you do for the rest of your life. Every time some things go wrong, you out. They don't look right, you out. That's not just this business, that's life lesson. Stick with something, stay in it, stay in the fire, keep pushing yourself past that. Then guess what's going to happen? You're going to find somebody else that sticks with things. It's going to look a little thin up there for y'all too. Oh my God, thank you, Jesus, I found somebody else. And guess what? Y'all two together are going to put your resources together, and then it's going to get more powerful than what you've ever seen, because guess what? You got two eagles in the room at that point. Two eagles that's used to flying, and two people that are trading secrets with each other. Now they're moving, now they're growing. And then as you keep on going, altitude going to hit y'all too. It's going to hit you again. It's going to be like, what the? How did this happen? What's going on? And as that altitude shifts and that altitude changes for you too, you go back through the same process all over again. You trust that process. You get back into your personal development. You get back into your prayer. You get back into understanding that alterations are happening. Transitions is happening in my life. That is what's going on. But guess what? Have I got what I came for yet? Was that on mine? No, I haven't. So I must keep transcending. I must keep asking, and I must keep projecting, because what you project is what's going to be around you in that season. As you keep projecting, guess what? You're going to find a third one. It's going to be real thin. You're going to be looking around. Again, you're kissing all of these dang on frogs, because that's part of the process. It's the same thing when you find your husband and you find your wife. The person that's supposed to be with you for life, not everybody is supposed to be with you for life. So when you go into business, now you want all these relationships to be for life. Oh my God, everything here has to function. Wake up, not reality, not realistic. Not at all. So therefore, once you get on up there and you got those heights and you got those people, and now you got your three, what you then do is respect what you went through to get there, because you have went through some things. And guess what? Maybe now you don't need a mask anymore. You don't need a mask anymore in altitude, because now you can function in that altitude, because you've been underneath pressure and you learned to trust yourself that I was in pressure before. And guess what? I made it through. I came through. And then you start getting with others. And then guess what happens at that point? So I'm breaking it down to you exactly how it goes. Then everybody pays attention to you. Once you're going through that process, now you get a chance to see everybody's wins. Now everybody's going, oh yeah, I want to be on her team. Oh yeah, I want to buy some stuff. Oh my gosh, she's that person. Oh my God. Do you know how many cousins I have? Ever since I've been a celebrity stylist, I got cousins I ain't never met. But when I was out here trying to relax people's hair for free, didn't nobody want me to do it, because I was trying to practice. But now all of a sudden I'm a celebrity stylist. My face is on things. I've been on TV. And all of a sudden, oh, that's my cousin. From where? Think about in the chart. Deep down on the 50th level, that's when they see you. Too many times people want to be seen in the beginning. That's not the process. That's not how it goes. They need to know you have stayed into something. So therefore, you are increasing somebody else's belief along the way, that as you kept going and she kept fighting, you know what? That's what I need to hold on to a little bit more. That's the team that I want to join. That's the person I want to buy my product from. That's the person I want to be like. That's the person that's supposed to speak over into my season. That's the person that, guess what? I know everybody else has been talking about this company before, but it's something about you that you are the reason why I signed up. There is something you're radiating that's different. That's how you get what you came for. You go through the process.